Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video we're gonna break down a blues classic, and you're gonna learn how to play My Babe as recorded by Little Walter on guitar. Now this song was originally written by the great blues bassist and songwriter Willie Dixon. We're going to be covering the Little Walter version, which is a 16-bar blues for what I call the form, the A section of the song, and then we go to a 12-bar blues for the solos. I'm going to break it down for you step by step, but before we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide, which is basically a download of the way that I think about the guitar neck. And I basically organize the entire neck into 5 chords and 5 scales. And once you learn this system, you'll be able to play anywhere on the neck in any key, and it works actually for any style of music as well. And I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below to grab your copy. All right, well, with that said, let's break it down. All right, so we're going to start off with the A section here, and we're going to take this classic blues riff and I combine a little bit of the bass line with it as well. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have this bass line that goes like this. And then we have this riff. And what I did was combine them. So like when the riff ends, then I go into the bass line, then I go back to the riff. So let me break it down. I'm starting on the note F here on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Then I'm going to do a little double stop. This is a hammer-on here. I'm grabbing the 1st fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings. And then I'm going to hammer down my middle finger to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. That's just a classic, very classic blues move there used in so many songs. So start with this note. This is a pickup. It's going to go 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and then we'll go back to that note on beat 2. Then we're going to roll this finger down and grab another double stop here, this time on the 3rd fret of the 3rd and 2nd strings. Play that twice. Go back to that hammer, and then back to the note that we started on, the F. And what we're doing is just sort of dancing around, really, the F chord, which is kind of like a barred up E shape, which ties in with my fretboard guide. So make sure you grab that at the first link down below, because it's gonna help you see these shapes. Like I see kind of that E shape in what I'm playing here. Then we're going to play open A, 1st fret, 2nd fret on the 5th string. And then start again. We're going to do this 3 times. Then what we're going to do is take this riff and move it all the way up to the 8th fret. We're going to play now what's based off a C chord or a C7 chord. Here we're playing off the F chord. So it's sort of like kind of like an F to a B flat, then back to F. Then we're going to do the same thing up here. It's like a C to an F here. That's kind of the F shape. Back to the C. So it's the same thing. So I'm playing the 10th fret here. And actually, we won't do the pickup. We won't have time. So when you move here, you just go straight to... But down here, you can go... See how I just went straight to that? So that's 8 and 8 on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Hammer to 9 with that middle finger. 10 on the 4th string. Then roll it over. And go back to... Again, I'm just visualizing this shape and sort of dancing around it. And here's your bass line. 10, 7, 8, 9 on the fifth string. So start on the fourth string, then fifth string. Then we go back here, we'll do the same thing. We'll leave the pickup off, we won't go. We'll just go. All right, so far I've got 3 times on that riff down here, then 1 time on the riff up here, and then 1 time back on the F riff. So here's what all that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third time, up to C, back to F. Now here, we go back and we hit that B flat note. You could play a B flat chord or just the single note. We're gonna break that. 1, 2, 3, 4, a rest, 2, 3, 4, then back to the first riff 2 times. And that's it. That is the form for the verse there. So let's put it all together now. We're gonna play through it 1 time, all 16 bars. Get set, and I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Up to C. And F. And B flat, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4, F. Last time. All right, so that goes when the vocals are singing for the verse. Then when we go to the instrumental section, we go to just a straight up 12-bar blues. But what's unique about this song is we actually have what's called a 2-5 progression in the solo section. So it's not a typical blues where you have like what I call a 5 down to a 4. Here we use a G minor for the turnaround. So let me show you what that part sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're using a very common blues bass line here. We're gonna start out on the F note, then we'll play A, C, D, F. This actually outlines an F6 chord. Then we come back down. Then we do the same thing again, but we go to the note E flat instead of F as our highest note. So that's gonna go. So far it goes. Then we go to B flat. That's B flat, D, F, G, A flat, G, F, D, then back to the 1 chord. Same as before. Then here's where we play that 2-5 turnaround. That goes like this. I love this part. So this goes 3, 5, 6, then to the 5th string, 2, 3, then walk back 6, 5, 3, 1. Then here we connect in with the standard just boogie woogie blues there on F. So here's the whole solo section played as one piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. So have fun putting those 2 parts together. Remember, we've got the section, the 16 bars that happens when the vocals and the melody is happening. And then you have the instrumental section, which is just the straight up 12-bar blues, but with the 2-5, that G minor turnaround, which we did with the walking bass line. So rewind the video and go over any parts that are unclear. And then to help you put this together even more, you're gonna wanna grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. When it comes to improvising over blues progressions and understanding like what I'm talking about here when I talk about outlining chords and playing arpeggios, this is my guide that's gonna help you so much with this. And I was able to put all of this information on just one page. You can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below as my gift to you. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.